Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it's going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. In this video, I wanted to show you how I did my makeup in high school because school's about to be starting. I'm about to start college again, and you know, it's just that time of year. Everyone's doing back to school makeup tutorials and stuff like that, but I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I know this has been done before like a million times. I don't know who started it, but if you do know, please link them down below so they get all the credit in the world for it. But I just wanted to share with you how I did my makeup in high school because I wanted to relive that. Obviously, I don't know why I ever thought that like it looked good or looked good on me or why I ever did it, but you know, it's just a journey that I went through to get to where I am today, and I'm very glad that, you know, actually falling in love with makeup way back when has got me to where I am. So I didn't want to ruin the surprise as to how I did my makeup in high school, so that's why I have nothing on my face right now. It is just my bare skin and everything. So no surprises. What am I doing with that? No surprises ruined. Okay, so if you want to see how I did my makeup in high school, then just keep on watching. How I used to do my makeup was very simple. I literally used 3 products, I believe. See, I was like going through some old pictures and stuff trying to like figure out what I used and if anything could like come back into my mind. And I do remember 2 of the products that I used. One of them, I have an idea as to what I used, but like not entirely sure. So we're just going to wing it and everything. But this was really simple and somewhat easy for me. Like I wasn't even that good at it when I did it, but you know, I spent some time on this, believe it or not, and I'm probably gonna do it in 5 minutes, which yeah. Anyways, so if you're curious as to what I'm recreating, I will put a picture right here. This is probably like multiple pictures, but this is how I used to do my makeup in high school. I used to just put on foundation. I didn't even prime or anything, just foundation and then some eyeliner on the top and the bottom. And then when wings became a thing and it was a trend and everyone was like going crazy over them, I added the wing to my eyeliner. And then that was it. That was my whole look. So, you know, very, very simple. I'm pretty sure I powdered my face, but I don't know what I used, but we'll get into that when the video actually starts. I always wore makeup every single day in high school, and I don't know why. Like even in middle school when I was allowed to start wearing makeup, I always at least wore foundation. Even if I didn't do like the whole eyeliner thing, which I pretty much did, but like if I didn't, I would just always wear foundation and powder it because I was always really oily, and for some reason I was never comfortable in my own skin, which looking back to, I have no idea why, because my skin literally was like perfect. Once again, I will insert pictures as to what my skin looked like back then, but literally my skin was so perfect. The only thing that would happen was like, besides the oil, was that, you know, at certain times of the month I would have like 1 to 3 breakouts, like pimples on my face, and that was pretty much it. Like for the most part I had no scarring, no nothing, like just the occasional pimple whenever, and you know, it would stick for like a week or so, but for the most part my skin was very clear and looked great, and I'm jealous now that I literally look like this. As soon as I hit my 20s, my face started breaking out for whatever reason. Way back when my skin was flawless, I was not comfortable in it, so I always wore foundation. I like never just let my skin breathe. It was very rare that I did that. Literally, I would sleep in my makeup, wake up, wipe it off, wash my face a little bit, and then put more makeup on. Like, I never, like, not had makeup on. It was very weird. Anyway, now that we're talking about foundation and everything, let's go ahead and get into the foundation that I used. Like I said, I did not prime or anything like that. I just went straight in with foundation, and you know, that's just what I did, and I was okay with that for whatever reason. I used to use the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Foundation. This is what I always wore. My foundation was always from Sephora and everything else was always from Walmart. I don't know why. My mom always wore foundation from Sephora. She never got foundation from Walmart, and so when I started wearing makeup, she would always buy me the same kind that she had, and apparently at that time it was the Matte Velvet Skin Foundation. Way back when I was wearing this foundation, because it's been literally a couple of years, I think 2 or 3 years since I've graduated, and I obviously don't wear this anymore, but this is what it looks like. Back then it came in a different kind of tube. It was like this and more like square. The squeezy part was up here. This was like the top of it and stuff like that, and it looked like sort of kind of like this. And now, as you can see, they've redone the packaging and stuff like that. This claims to be 24 hours. So I used to love this foundation. That was like before I started getting into makeup and stuff like that. So I haven't used it literally since like either my junior or senior year in high school. I'm gonna start doing this because if not, this video is gonna be 10 million years. So I don't know if I like it now. I don't know if it's been reformulated or what, but I haven't used it in a while and I used to love it. It was like the only foundation I would ever use and stuff like that. And I would always use it with, you know, those like cosmetic sponge wedges that it came in like a rectangle and you would like peel it off. Yeah, I'll insert a picture somewhere, but like that's what I would use to put on my foundation. And I went to the store today to get the eyeliner that I used to use and forgot to pick up those wedges. So we are just going to make do. I'm just going to use my sponge and I'm just going to use a clean part of it so it kind of like acts like the wedges with coverage. But I would always squeeze it onto the sponge itself, like the wedge, and then just like very quickly like put it on my face. So I'm gonna try that. I don't even have a mirror. Like, why have I not brought a mirror? This is a mirror. Okay. So I would just like do that, kind of like just put it everywhere and then blend it into my face. I never really cared if it blended nicely or not, like as long as it was on and evened out my skin tone, I really didn't care. This smells weird. Don't really know what it smells like, but it's a little strange. Maybe I'll give this foundation like an actual good try in another video, but obviously this one isn't going to be it because I really didn't care that much about like the coverage and stuff, and obviously now I have a lot more problems with my skin than what I did back then, because back then I would just use enough, kind of like how your skin would look with that tinted moisturizer and stuff like that. Like that's pretty much what it looked like using those cosmetic wedges, let me tell you. So, you know, I just really didn't know much about makeup at all. It didn't really bother me because like like I said, my skin was pretty much near perfect most of the time, so I didn't really have to worry about it covering like all this acne and the redness and stuff like that. Like my skin maybe was a little bit red on my nose and under my cheeks, if that, but really there was nothing wrong with it. So this foundation did what I needed it to do. And that was pretty much it. Like, I would say this is the coverage that I would normally wear. Obviously, like I've said a million times, I have more problems now. I would not really be okay with how this looks with the minimal product that I have on. But you know, we're just going to pretend like I'm back in high school and I have perfect skin. Now that we're done with that, we would powder, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure I've always used a loose powder, but I couldn't remember for the life of me what powder that was. I have an idea. I feel like it was from CoverGirl, like one of their loose powders, but I'm not entirely sure and I really don't remember. So I'm just going to go in with this Maybelline Fit Me powder in the matte and poreless. It's pressed, but it's just what I had in my drawer. It was the cheapest powder that I have. I'm pretty sure I would just take my e.l.f. brush or something, 'cause this is literally the same brush I've had all these years. Dip my brush into that and just start powdering, or I don't really know how else I would have. I'm pretty sure I would have just like swirled this because, like I said, I really knew nothing about makeup. And I'm pretty sure I really didn't powder that much. Just like a little something to set it. I'm pretty sure that's what I used to do. Moving on, last step actually, this is literally the last step. I would always wear the Maybelline Lasting Drama by Eye Studio gel eyeliner in Black is Black. This is what the packaging looks like, and I just picked this up this morning. This is my trip to Walmart. This was literally my favorite eyeliner of all times. It lasted all day and it just went on really smoothly. I had my favorite eyeliner brush, but I don't know what happened to it. I knew I lost it years ago and stuff like that, but I could never find it again. I hated the brush that it came with, and so I always used this other one, and I don't know what happened to it. So we are just going to use a different one that kind of resembles it. I'm not really sure if this is going to work, but it was always like a tiny little brush, you know, just gonna go in, I guess. Now, in the beginning of high school, like my freshman and sophomore year, before wings became a thing, I would always just do a line of top liner. Let's see if I still got this. But I would always just do kind of like a thick line. Obviously, I've learned from that and I don't do thick lines anymore, but we're gonna try and recreate it. I actually don't like this brush. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a different one, but for whatever reason I was like literally obsessed with eyeliner. So the reason why I didn't want to do a back to school look was because I wasn't sure what people would want as far as a back to school look, because I've been seeing a lot of people just do very minimalistic, like 10-minute routines and get you out the door type of look. But like for me personally, once I really got into makeup, my back to school look is literally like full glam. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I do, like next week when I actually go back to school, I am honestly probably going to do a full face of makeup. So like my foundation, blush, concealer, powder, highlighter, bronzer, all that jazz, with some eyeshadow, you know. And it's not like a really easy eyeshadow. Like, I honestly wake up 2 hours early just to do my makeup, and that's probably what I'm going to do, because I'm just that person. I just always have been that person to just go over the top, you know. That's probably what I'm gonna do, and that's why I haven't done a back to school makeup look, and I'm probably not going to this year, just because I'm not really sure what kind of look people are going for. Like, I do have a routine that I do that's literally like 5 minutes and I'm done, and I also have a similar look to the one I just uploaded, the Natural Glam's Golden Smoky Eye look. Similar to that, but I also have, you know, a routine that I do like that I normally do when on like the first day of school. Like, obviously I'm not going to go in with like bright, bold, like blue, red, pink, orange, green eyeshadow or anything like that, but you know, it's going to be full glam for sure, and it's not going to take 10 minutes. I just thought this would be a fun alternative to like have a look at the past and see how far I've actually come. Hold on. I just need to do this eye real quick and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that our top eyeliner is on, guess what the next step is? The bottom eyeliner. Absolutely. And so, you know, I kind of went back and forth with this throughout high school, how I would apply it. At one point, I did like just my waterline, and then another point, I did like just right where the lashes are, and then I did both. So I'm gonna do both and just go from there. So I would always just use the gel eyeliner that we have, because I found that this always worked better and always lasted longer. And I would just put this in my waterline. So then, of course, like I said, I would also put it on the bottom, like right where the lashes are. Okay, so for like 2 years of high school, this is pretty much what I looked like. I would do this every day. Top eyeliner, bottom eyeliner, and then foundation and stuff like that. And I would go to school looking like this with my hair done, nice clothes, and stuff like that. Once wing eyeliner came a thing, that's what I did. So now I'm going to add that, because this was like the last 2 years of high school, so it would only be right to add this in here. So I would just take my brush and literally follow it up from my waterline. I would just make a small connection. I don't know if you can even see that, so how small that wing was. I would always do it like this because I didn't realize that like you could barely see it, and it kind of looks like a little weird, you know what I mean? I literally always thought that this looked good, and that's how you did wing liner, was just like a small little nub. And then it wasn't until my brother made a comment one day like, your wings look dumb because you can barely see them, they're so tiny, that's not how you do it. That's what my brother told me, because you know, brothers are brothers. And you know what, I'm thankful for that comment and for him making fun of me, because that only has improved my winged eyeliner game so much. So thank you, brother, for that. Once I realized that, yeah, he's right, like you can barely see that, like that's really not how winged eyeliner goes, I went adventurous and brought the wing out even more. So then it grew into this. And this, folks, is how I did my makeup in high school. It wasn't until I started watching makeup tutorials and got into YouTube and stuff like that that I changed the way I did things and stepped up my game. I would say about senior year, I started playing with eyeshadow and bought eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that. It wasn't until like college that I actually started to become good. Ish, obviously. Ish. My first 3 videos that I have on my YouTube channel is videos that I did my senior year of high school, because I was doing this digital media class and we had to create a YouTube channel and like actually post to it and stuff like that, and that pushed me to do YouTube to begin with, because I've always wanted to do it. But also, I'm glad I did, because you can tell where I started there, because that was like kind of the start of me getting really heavily into makeup, to now, like, it's changed a lot to like my videos now. Like, things have obviously changed for the better, and I'm very thankful to have like grown and become better. And I'm still learning and I'm still growing, and things can still be improved. Obviously, there's a lot of things. Every time I watch my videos, I see little things that I could be changing and stuff like that, or pay more attention to that I probably wouldn't have, like, you know what I mean? So I'm very thankful to be on YouTube right now, and it's helped me a lot, and I'm very happy that you guys are here watching my journey with me and everything. But enough of the sappy stuff. My feet are falling asleep. But anyway, this is how I did my makeup. I don't know why, but I always thought this looked great on me and stuff like that, and that's just all there is to it, you know what I mean? Oh, guess what? When I went to Sephora to buy that foundation, because obviously I didn't have it anymore, this is what I came out with. I went in for that foundation, and came out with more. You have to guess what also I came out with. Are you ready? Are you ready? I came out with the new Anastasia Beverly Hills X Jackie Aina palette. I am so excited to be getting my hands on this, and I will be doing a whole review tutorial on this. Like, look how holographic that is. Wow. That is stunning, let me tell you. My first impressions video on this, maybe, who knows, will be coming shortly, hopefully. This I might use on the first day of school. Think about that. I might use this on the first day of school, so that means I'm going to have to record the video pretty soon. Anyway, so that completes today's video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I talked a lot, I rambled a lot, and that's probably why this video is a million years long, because I kept it all in here. Of course, go figure that. Oh, you know what I would always wear with my makeup? Well, I was into this for the longest time, but then there came a period where I stopped. I would say, like, I was into this between middle school to, like, freshman year of high school. I would always wear lip gloss. Always wear lip gloss every single day. And when I first started dating my boyfriend, way back when, in middle school, he hated it. Always hated my lip gloss. And he would hate kissing me because my lips were always sticky with lip gloss. So then I stopped wearing lip gloss, and all throughout high school I never wore lip gloss again. So that's why I didn't put any on. But I just wanted to put that in there. Like, but for the longest time I always wore lip gloss. I was like a lip gloss fiend, you know what I mean? Like, it was my life. Loved it. But anyway, like I said, that completes today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I hope you get a laugh out of it, because when I edit this video, I'm probably going to laugh at myself. It's going to happen because I can't believe this is how I did my makeup and stuff like that. And if you do your makeup this way, I'm not making fun of you at all. I just, you know, it's just personally not what I would do anymore, and I personally don't like it on myself. Just wanted to put that disclaimer in there in case you get offended. Please don't be offended, because I love you. Like, I really do. Don't be offended. Okay. If you have any questions, suggestions, or anything you want to see in my upcoming videos, please, like always, leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching this look back onto how I used to do my makeup in high school. I hope you can see I've come a very long way. Maybe next year I will actually do a back to school makeup tutorial. We'll see. Maybe next year. Maybe. We'll see. But that's all I have for you guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell right beside it, because I'm just going to make this in my outro like all the time. My uploading schedule is all over the place. I really don't know what I'm going to upload next, so you would want to stay notified when my next video comes out, because my last video had technical difficulties uploading to YouTube, and plus with school starting, I don't know when I'm going to have time between school and work and all that jazz to sit down, film, and edit. Like, I can sit down and film pretty easily, but to edit my videos, that's a whole nother story. So please hit that notification bell so you don't miss one of my uploads, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video is I know school's about to be starting for like all kinds of grades and people and everything. Oh, help me. Of course I can hate when people walk past my window. Wear, and then the pump or the twist off the, what is this called? What was I saying? Okay. Maybe I'll give this fun. Bless me. Okay, so now that our top eyeliner on, that doesn't make any sense. Top eyeliner, bottom eyeliner, blah, blah, blah.